If you are looking for the ultimate way to experience the Cinque Terre, forget about the crowded train windows. The best way to breathe in this land of dry stone walls, saltiness, and verticality is only one. Put on your boots and walk. Today, I'm going to tell you about our epic crossing, a coast-to-coast journey that began with the perfect logistics of the Spezia Migliarina station and ended with a well-deserved dip in the waters of Monterosso al Mare, passing through the legendary and finally reopened Via dell'Amore. We chose to depart from Spezia Migliarina station, a strategic move to avoid the chaos of Spezia Central Station. Parking is easier to find here, and the Cinque Terre Express trains stop regularly.
Bring me into golden sunlight. If I'm going with you, I know we'll get to the other side.
The Via dell'Amore, Love Path, connects Riomaggiore to Manarola. The trail is about 900 meters long, with minimal elevation gain and a travel time of about 20 to 30 minutes.
Like a wildfire.
Finally reopened after years of complex safety work, the Via dell'Amore is the most famous stretch of the Sentiero Azzurro, Blue Trail. It's a flat walk carved into the rock overlooking the sea. Access is only permitted one way, from Riomaggiore towards Manarola, and requires a time slot reservation linked to the Cinque Terre card. At the exit of the Via dell'Amore, you enter Manarola, a hamlet of Riomaggiore, but with a very strong identity linked to the culture of wine.
Bring me into golden sunlight. If I'm going with you, I know we'll get to the other side.
The Church of San Lorenzo, built in 1338 in Ligurian Gothic style, dominates the historic center.
Catching a breeze, love moving through me like a wildfire. Like a wildfire.
Manarola is considered one of the oldest settlements in the Cinque Terre. The terraces surrounding the village bear witness to centuries of agricultural labor and heroic viticulture. Arriving in Manarola offers one of the most iconic views of the entire itinerary, an amphitheater of colorful houses sloping down to a small natural harbor. After leaving the village, continue along the Sentiero Azzurro, Blue Trail. This stretch offers uninterrupted views of the terraced vineyards supported by characteristic dry stone walls, a unique cultural heritage of the area. Along the way, the sea continually appears between the rows of vines, offering some of the most spectacular views of the entire excursion. The coastal stretch of the Sentiero Azzurro between Manarola and Corniglia is often closed due to landslides. We took the inland route, passing through the beautiful village of Vallastra. It's a leg-breaking climb through centuries-old olive trees and vineyards, but the view makes up for every drop of sweat. Between Manarola and Corniglia, nestled in the terraced vineyards of Vallastra, the Capellini winery represents one of the most authentic encounters along the route. Here, trekking becomes a sensory experience. The scent of the vineyards, the silence of the hills, and the sea view accompany the visitor as they discover the heroic viticulture of the Cinque Terre. The winery works primarily with native grape varieties, Bosco, Albarola, and Vermentino. These grapes produce the traditional Cinque Terre DOC white wine, the famous Siacatra, one of Liguria's most prestigious dessert wines, some unique labels such as Vindagusa and other experimental wines tied to local tradition. One of the most fascinating aspects to talk about is the concept of heroic viticulture. The vineyards are cultivated on very narrow terraces overlooking the sea, often reachable only on foot or by the characteristic agricultural monorails. Each bottle is born from extremely demanding manual labor that also contributes to the preservation of the Cinque Terre landscape. After a stop among the vineyards of the Capellini winery, the trail continues towards Corniglia, crossing probably the coolest and shadiest stretch of the entire Cinque Terre trek. While much of the route runs along sunny slopes, here the path enters an area characterized by thicker vegetation that offers pleasant protection on the hottest days. Corniglia, the village on the promontory. Unlike the other four, Corniglia doesn't touch the sea. It sits on a cliff about 100 meters high. If you arrive from the upper path, you will enter straight into it. If you arrive from the station, you will have to tackle the famous L'arderina, a staircase of 382 steps. Having reached Corniglia, practically halfway through our trek through the Cinque Terre, we treated ourselves to a well-deserved lunch break. After several hours of walking along scenic trails, terraced vineyards, and glimpses of the sea, the village proved to be the ideal place to recharge and savor the local delicacies. Not to be missed, the Belvedere de Santa Maria, a breathtaking terrace offering a unique viewpoint. From here, by turning your head, you can see all four other villages at once. To tackle the Cinque Terre trek, we used the Cinque Terre card train, a pass that allows access to the park's main trails and unlimited use of regional trains between La Spezia and Levanto. A particularly convenient solution for those who want to travel the Sentiero Azzurro without worrying about purchasing individual train tickets between the various villages. You can check updated prices, validity, and busiest days on the park's official website, parco-nacionalterre.it. The train card includes access to the paid trails of the Cinque Terre National Park, access to the Via dell'Amore, unlimited travel on regional trains and the Cinque Terre Express between Levanto and La Spezia, use of local buses in the various villages, free access to some park restrooms, participation in some activities and visits organized by the park. The stretch between Corniglia and Vernazza, besides being one of the most scenic of the entire Sentiero Azzurro, also offers numerous opportunities to take a break immersed in nature. Along the way, we came across several farms and rural refreshment points, including the Gabbiano and the farm shop, where you can stop for a refreshing lemonade or orangeade made with local citrus fruits and sample some typical local specialties.
Bring me into golden sunlight. If I'm going with you, I know we'll get to the other side. Sinking in, I know this feels right. Catching a breeze, love moving through me like a wildfire, like a wildfire.
These small businesses, nestled among vineyards and olive groves overlooking the sea, represent a pleasant stop during the walk and allow you to directly support the businesses that continue to preserve the agricultural landscape of the Cinque Terre.
Taking my sweet time. Whatever the plan, I know I'm holding the best of me out of my hand. I know you always understand. Bring me into golden sunlight. If I'm going with you, I know
After a
we'll
pleasant
get
stop at the farms along the trail, we continue our journey towards Vernazza.
sinking in, I know this feels right.
It is precisely along this stretch that the Sentiero Azzurro offers some of the most spectacular views of the entire route. Between terraced vineyards, dry stone walls, and endless views of the Ligurian Sea, every bend seems to open a new postcard. Approaching Vernazza, the view probably reaches its most breathtaking point. From above, you begin to glimpse the village with its colorful houses clustered around the small natural harbor, dominated by the castle tower and the church overlooking the sea. It is one of the most photographed panoramic points in the Cinque Terre, and for many hikers, the most evocative stretch of the entire route from Riomaggiore to Monterosso. The final descent towards Vernazza allows you to admire the town from ever-changing perspectives, providing a spectacular conclusion to one of the most beautiful sections of the trek. Vernazza, the pearl of the Cinque Terre, is considered by many to be the most charming village. It has a large piazza overlooking the water and a harbor protected by a small artificial peninsula. While the stretch between Manarola and Corniglia is captivating with its atmosphere and vineyards, the one between Corniglia and Vernazza is breathtaking with its breathtaking views. After exploring Vernazza and admiring its splendid little port, we leave behind one of the most iconic villages of the Cinque Terre to tackle the final leg of our trek, the path that leads to Monterosso al Mare. Even though fatigue begins to set in after several hours of walking, the beauty of the landscape continues to be an extraordinary source of motivation. This final stretch alternates shaded areas with panoramic views overlooking the sea, accompanying hikers along one of the last natural balconies of the Cinque Terre. Trekking from Riomaggiore to Monterosso along the Via dell'Amore in the Sentiero Azzurro is one of the most complete hiking experiences in Italy. In just over a day, you'll pass through 5 unique villages, walk among terraced vineyards and cliffs overlooking the sea, and discover an area recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The combination of nature, history, culture, and panoramas makes this itinerary ideal for both trekking enthusiasts and those who wish to discover the most authentic soul of the Cinque Terre step by step, trail after trail. After the last descent, Monterosso al Mare, the largest of the 5 villages, finally appears. Its beaches, colorful houses, and waterfront are a well-deserved finish to an extraordinary day. Entering the historic center and taking in the view of Faggina Beach, you feel like you've completed not just a hiking trail, but a true journey through one of Italy's most fascinating and distinctive landscapes. Technical information on the route. Total length, approximately 12 to 14 kilometers, depending on the alternative routes taken in the villages. Elevation gate, approximately 600 to 700 meters. Travel time, 5 to 7 hours excluding stops. Difficulty, hiking, E. Recommended period, March, June, and September, November. Signage, white and red CAI and Cinque Terre National Park signs. Once our adventure in Monterosso al Mare is over, we can return comfortably by train using the Cinque Terre card treno. Before returning to La Spezia, we decide to make one last stop in Riomaggiore to admire the sunset in one of the most iconic and photographed places in the Cinque Terre.